Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Hello, got me looking so crazy right now. Your mom's got me looking so crazy right now. Sister got me looking so crazy right now. The camera got me looking so crazy right now. Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love. We're gonna, we're gonna, Yeah, all right, what's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is all, you're not, you're me. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. And guys, when you think about toxic fans, I know where your mind goes. It goes directly to Star Wars fans, doesn't it? Star Wars fans, they're out of control, man. They are totally bonkers. But, you know, sometimes I think about other fans. I think about fans at sporting events, such as football, or as we call it here in America, we call it soccer, right? And when you're at the World Cup, it's like when they're doing that whole goal, all right? And the fans start going nuts, and they start stampeding, and they start pushing women and children up against the fence, and they're just trampling them all over the place, and it's a bloodbath. It's like that is some toxic fandom. And you know what else? Is toxic fandom. Slightly a little bit above like soccer fans and sporting events and stuff like that. I would say Beyonce fans. Yeah, Beyonce fans are kind of out there, aren't they? Now I know Beyonce fans are murderous and they're cutthroat and they're cold-blooded, and some of them will find their way into the comment section and they'll thumbs down my video and they'll threaten me as well. And all I can say is, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. I'm not afraid of you. No, I'm not. I'm here to tell the truth, and damn it, I'm going to tell the truth while I still can. How do you like that? So anyway, I want to share this story with you, and we're going to do a little bit of compare and contrast, right? We're going to do a little up and down. We're going to do a little right and left. We're going to do a little cha-cha-cha. All right, so this article right here can be found on, where is it, baby? Come to daddy. All right, it's foxnews.com. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Fox News. Fair and balanced. Yes, sirree. That's the way I like it. And the headline goes, wife of Warriors owner gets death threats. Disables Instagram. Reminds me of somebody, doesn't it? After viral Beyonce moment. And it goes on to say, Nicole Caron, the wife of Golden State Warriors majority owner Joe Lacob, was in tears. She was in tears. She was crying, guys, and had to disable her Instagram account after Beyonce fans started sending her death threats for having a conversation with Jigga. What's my name? Jigga. What's my Jay-Z, according to a report. Beyonce's less than enthusiastic looking reaction to her husband's conversation. Now look, Beyonce always looks less than enthusiastic, especially at basketball games. At basketball games, you can find her usually sitting next to her husband, being there for her man like a good woman, wife should. She's sitting there, and she's always like, Dad? When everybody's running this way, and then she's like, Dad? When everybody's running that way. All right, now listen, Beyonce is a very beautiful woman. Yes, she is, especially when she shakes her little tushy. I love it. You know what I mean? She's quite bootylicious. Yes, she is. Too much for this man, let me tell you. She can cater to me any day. All right, but that's somebody else's wife. So, never mind. All right, but anyway, so, oh yeah, here's the article. Okay, so Beyonce's less than enthusiastic looking reaction to her husband's conversation with Caron during the Warriors-Raptors game went viral Wednesday, with Twitter users writing posts like, Beyonce don't like that girl beside her at all. And how dare her talk across Beyonce? No. Ooh. Oh God. Whew. I'm gonna feel that later. Oh shit. Ooh. Anyway, guys, what the deal was is, of course, you know how when you're sitting at a show or a movie or a sporting event and you're talking to somebody who is one person away from you, so you just might, you know, look over, you know, to talk to that person because you're not talking to this person. And the people who saw it, I guess because Beyonce did one of her, you know, spaced out looks, what are you doing? People took offense. All right, so that's what it was. I mean, when I saw it on the news, number one, I couldn't believe that it made the news. And number two, I'm thinking to myself, haven't we all done that before? You know, I've had somebody crawl across me before, you know, but she had a big old fatty, so I didn't mind. True story. All right, I mean, she put that anyway. So how dare her talk across Beyonce? Okay, so Karan told ESPN she didn't even realize her chat was an issue until she checked social media. That's where you went wrong, ma'am. Never check social media if you're not ready for it. It's like Tretch said from Naughty by Nature. If you don't understand social media, no, wait. What did he say? If you ain't from social media, you wouldn't understand social media. Stay off of social media. All right? I think that's how it went. That was in Ghetto Bastard, I think it was. Naughty by Nature. Old school, what's up? Ain't no party like an old school party, because an old school party don't stop. All right. Karan told ESPN she didn't even realize her chat was an issue until she checked social media, where she said she had been getting death threats all night. They were threatening to kill this woman all night long, all night, all night, all night long. Everyone you meet, they want to shoot you in the street all night long. I say it. Okay, she said she was simply offering the couple drinks and was only leaning towards Jay-Z because the area was loud. There was no hostility. I was trying to be a good hostess, she said. By the way, whatever happened to Hostess cupcakes, man? Hostess Twinkies, Hostess pies. It just used to be the bomb, man. I love those things. Do they still make Hostess? I know they make Drakes. I think Drakes I saw like Devil Dogs and stuff. Why do they call it Devil Dogs? Because it's brown? Could it be Satan? All right, so there was no hostility. I was trying to be a good hostess, she added. I've never experienced cyberbullying like this. I can't believe our players go through this, that kids go through this. You're damn right, honey, they sure do, and it is out of control. She insists that there's no bad blood between her and Queen Bee. We should all help and support each other, she wrote on Instagram, according to ESPN. All right, guys. That's the end of that article, and the only reason why I wanted to cite that article, guys, is because when we start talking about fandom and issues of fandom, especially here in the Star Wars community, we must realize that there's no toxic fandom here in the Star Wars community. You have strong opinions, yes you do, but I would think that the death threats are probably a minimum. Of course, you're going to have some psychopaths out there who cross those lines, and those of us in the Fandom Menace do not condone that. We do not enjoin that. We certainly do not participate in that. Okay? But what we've been going through in the fandom, being raked over the coals, is simply for expressing our opinion. There's always a subject matter. It's always a movie. It's always a story. It's always a statement. Okay? It's not something as trivial as seeing your favorite singer get leaned over. You know what I mean? And, you know, people decide they want to kill the person who leaned over her. That's a little bit extreme. I like me some Beyonce, you know, some of her stuff. I'm not the biggest fan in the world, all right, but, you know, I got no problem with Beyonce, you know, other than the whole witchcraft stuff and, you know, all the questionable symbols in her videos and all that stuff, but that's just me. But her music is kind of enjoyable, you know what I mean? When she sings, all the single ladies, I feel like she's singing to me. But anyway, so like I said, that's what's going on with that. And I just wanted to point that out because, like I said before, it helps to put a few things in perspective in terms of how we're being treated here in the fandom for expressing our opinions and our likes and dislikes with, you know, the things that we paid money for. So there it is, guys. You can let me know how you feel about that if you feel anything. And you can like, you can share, you can subscribe, and hit the little bell because YouTube has been jerking your boy around, and you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I ain't going nowhere. So big shout out to everybody in the fandom who's standing strong. And of course, you can catch me on Twitter. I am there. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. This is the gospel, according to Mark with a C. And don't you ever, ever, ever get to thinking you're irreplaceable. But actually you are. You're irreplaceable. Everybody out there who watches me and, you know, talks to me and everything like that, I wouldn't trade you for anything. You are absolutely irreplaceable. All right, guys, rock on.